What is going on, Ape Nation? Happy Wednesday or happy hump day, whatever you prefer. I'm delivering this video to you today because I thought maybe you needed me to cheer you up a little bit, so I've got some content today that should put a great big smile on your face, a huge smile on your face if you're a fan of watching Ken Griffin from Citadel get his ass chewed out. So we are going to get right into the video, but before we do, I just ask that you please go ahead and smash that like button. And of course, if you are new here, if you're not subscribed yet, what in the hell are you waiting for? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop a video, because I drop content just like this every single day. Okay, so getting right into the video, if you've been a long-time subscriber to my channel, then I'm sure that you remember some footage I may have played for you several months ago. Footage that included Ken Griffin, and it was actually footage that also included California Representative Brad Sherman, Senator Brad Sherman. Now, if you're a little unclear or fuzzy as to what this footage is that I'm talking about, no worries, because I'm going to play about a minute of it, the good stuff. And by the way, if this is your first time watching that clip, don't forget to thank me in the comments section, because you're really going to like it.
That isn't my question, sir. You're evading my question by making up other questions. Let me repeat. 2 identical orders come in. Same stock, same quantity. One's from Robinhood, one's from Fidelity. What happens?
The quality of the execution varies by the channel of the order. This is a commonly understood phenomena in economics, that channels matter. So, for example, when you go get a mortgage from JP Morgan to their clientele has a different rate of interest than a mortgage.
Okay, let me, reclaiming my time, sir. Who gets the better deal? Well, one that comes from a broker who is being paid for order flow, and one not. Can you testify that on balance, there is no difference, assuming the same size of the order?
So, as I said earlier, size of the order is only one factor.
You are doing a great job of wasting my time. If you're going to filibuster, you should run for the Senate. Everyone else I've talked to in this industry says when you pay for order flow, you get when your broker is being paid for order flow, you get a worse execution.
All right, so the reason I had to play that clip for you guys, other than it just being funny as hell, and I enjoy watching it so much, and I know that most of you would also enjoy watching it, is because I just found some extra footage that I've never seen before. So I don't know if it's new to you or not. I'm assuming it's probably going to be new to most of you, because I just found out that this footage actually exists. It's from that congressional hearing, and it's got Dennis Kelleher in it. Now, if you're wondering who he is, he's from Better Markets, which is an advocate for, well, better markets in our marketplace in the U.S. So watch this clip. It's testimony from Dennis Kelleher that I think you're really going to enjoy. And of course, it's about Ken Griffin, and Ken Griffin gets roasted, except Ken Griffin is not in this next clip. So yeah, that's sad. But other than that, it's going to be a pretty badass clip.
Mr. Keller, thank you for pointing out that just saying investors have never had it so good is hardly an answer. I'm not going to send a love letter to T-Mobile because my phone is cheaper and better than it was 20 years ago. I expect to get the lion's share of the benefits of technology. Now, during the last hearing we had on this subject, I asked the CEO of Citadel, Ken Griffin, whether the customers of Robinhood get the same trade execution quality as customers of Fidelity, a broker that does not accept payment for order flow. Mr. Griffin twisted, turned, filibustered, did everything to avoid giving me a straight answer. That's why I want to commend the CEO of his, perhaps his number one competitor, Virtue Financial, who went on CNBC and said, and I'll quote, "Overall, though, during the course of a month, we will provide more price improvement to Fidelity than we do to Robinhood." Now, of course, Fidelity charges 0 commissions for online trades, but Fidelity does not accept payment for order flow. So clearly we could have no payment for order flow and 0 commissions. Further, payment for order flow offered by market makers was banned in the UK almost a decade ago, and their markets continue to function well. Is there any reason the U.S. shouldn't take a similar step of banning any payment to brokers when they're acting as an agent for directing their order flow? Go.
No, Congressman Sherman, thank you for your question. It can be banned and it should be banned. It does not mean that the intermediaries will not be well compensated. They will still be well compensated because they can be compensated on a spread. And what it would do if you ban payment for order flow, it would have the additional benefit of driving a lot more trading to the public markets, which now are less liquid and have less trading because so much of it is being skimmed off, about 47%. And we detail this in Appendix C of my testimony. 47% of all the trading is flowing into dark, unregulated, low investor protection, non-disclosure markets by these internalizers who are using legalized kickbacks and payment for order flow to executing or to retail brokers like Robinhood. And everybody's getting rich, but that money's coming from somewhere. And where it's coming from is the pockets of retail investors.
And I'll point out that even if I get a good execution of my trade in one of these dark pools, the country is deprived of information about that trade that would be available if we traded on a market.
Exactly.
I'll just also point out that we live in a strange world where some people get best execution and some get price improved best execution. And I yield back.